This small device in my attic earned me over $6,000 in less than 2 years, and it's quite crazy for a device that costed about $700. Now that's a return on investment of over 750%, completely passive. The device doesn't use a GPU, it doesn't have any noisy fans, and it operates on so little power that you won't even notice it on your electricity bill. It just listens to satellites and rewards me in cryptocurrency. Now the project that I'm talking about is GEODNET. It's currently ranked in the top 10 DePIN projects in the crypto space, generating over $4 million in annual recurring revenue. And right now, it's one of the most underrated DePIN projects and DePIN income sources out there. Let me show you exactly how it works and why it's still super early. And hey, if you're thinking of hopping onto this train, I've got you. Head over to my website for a full list of trusted resellers, price comparisons, and up to 10% off with my promo codes. But before you do so, let's dive deeper. So what is GEODNET? GEODNET is building a decentralized GPS correction network. Now it uses GNSS miners, which are small base stations that listens to satellite signals and feed precise location data into the network. Now this industry is huge. Such data powers drones, robotics, autonomous vehicles, and construction systems that need location accuracy within centimeter scale. And instead of relying on centralized providers, GEODNET pays people like you and me to provide such data right from our homes. And here is how such data is already being used on the GEODNET network. Now, drones doing infrastructure inspections use this correction data for stability. Additionally, autonomous vehicles like tractors follow exact paths during harvest using GNSS correction. And robotic systems at construction sites rely on high-level precision to be able to operate safely. Now, the use cases are enormous and I could rant over this forever. Now, these are real-world applications that need such precise location services. Honestly, when I heard about GEODNET first in 2022, I wasn't sure about what to make of it. Satellite data, real-world mining, it all sounded a bit too hazy. But I watched a few videos about this project on YouTube and purchased my miner. And at that time, there were barely 1,000 miners online. And fast forward today, there are over 17,000 plus miners across 145 countries powering this network. And seeing the project grow this fast shows that more and more people believe in this project. Now the team behind this project are also full of experts from the GPS tech world all the way to the blockchain industry, and together they are building a strong and safe network that anyone can be part of. But these guys are not just behind the scenes, they've been speaking at global conferences, doing interviews and making sure that this tech is available to everyone. And if you want to check their white paper, you would see exactly what I mean. It's detailed, scientific, and super clear that these guys are pros building something real. But here is what really impressed me about this project. GEODNET isn't just handing out tokens blindly. They have a lot of mechanisms in place to enable the longevity of the token. For instance, they burn tokens regularly. They use 80% of the data revenue to buy back and burn GEOD tokens, permanently removing them from circulation and reducing the total supply over time. And as you can see from the Doing dashboard, every month they burned over 200,000 worth of GEOD tokens, with over 2.5 million worth of GEOD tokens spent till now. And I can't stress this enough, to permanently removes them from circulation and reduces supply over time. Additionally, every year mining rewards go through a halving cycle, like the grandfather of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. Now I know what you're thinking, that means fewer rewards. Well, here's the thing, scarcity increases value. By slowing down token emissions, the GEOD token stays deflationary, which helps your earnings hold value and even potentially grow over time. Now that means that it's harder to earn, but also makes the token more scarce and potentially more valuable. It's rare to see a DePIN project with this kind of long-term thinking baked right into their tokenomics. Alright, now let's talk about the miner itself. It's super compact, totally silent, and needs almost zero maintenance. Since I set up my device, I've never had to do anything with it. It updates itself and stays connected all the time. And once you set it up, it runs quietly in the background, giving you a completely passive experience. Now if you order one of these devices, here is what you get in the box. You get the main base station, which is installed indoor and connected to the internet. You also get a GNSS antenna, which you install outdoor with a clear sky view. And additionally, you receive a long cable which would allow you to connect the GNSS antenna to the main base station, and also a mounting pole to make the whole installation a breeze. Now the setup is beginner friendly, and once you are online, each miner currently earns 24 Geo tokens a day, which is about $4 at today's token price. But keep in mind, GEODNET has halving cycles. So from July 1st, 2025, for instance, the earnings are going to drop to 12 Geo tokens a day. And as I mentioned, this is a smart deflationary model to help keep the token hold long-term value. Before you purchase your device, make sure that you check the GEODNET coverage, because you want to place your miner in a hex that is not already crowded. Why? Because the more miners that are packed into a location, the lower the individual rewards, because all these miners are going to be sending the same amount of data. And one more key detail, your antenna placement matters a lot. You need a full clear sky view with no obstructions like trees and buildings, because a clear view allows the device to be able to communicate widely with all the satellites around, which also leads to better rewards. If you do have any obstructions, this would reduce the amount of rewards that you're going to be earning daily. And as a bonus, there is also now a new option to dual mine GEODNET in a new project that is called Wingbits with a single setup. Now, Wingbits is a project that tracks airlight signals and reward users for doing so. Now, I won't dive into Wingbits today, but stay tuned. I will also be covering the project soon. Now, the dual miner costs a bit more than the GEODNET only version, so just check your budget and go with whatever fits. Now, if you want to get one of these devices, just click the link that I'm going to provide in the description section, and this will bring you to my website where you would find a list of trusted resellers where you can purchase your device from and their price as well. And for all of these resellers, you would find my discount codes that would give you additional discounts when purchasing your device. Now, if you've been waiting for a DePIN project that is real, proven, and still super early, this could be it. And remember, nothing in these videos are financial advice, so make sure that you do due diligence and read a lot about the projects before you hop or purchase any device. And if you want more videos like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button, set the notification bell, and join the DePIN Inspiration Hub community. And with that, I say thanks for watching, and yes, you can literally mine the sky.